5 a.m. Friday here in Manila. I'm Raine Musngi with your first look at the news. 4 men are arrested for indiscriminate firing near the home of Stephanie Nicole Elia, but are later cleared in Stephanie's death. Former military man Juan Agos and 3 companions admitted they all fired Agos's gun while drinking on New Year's Eve, but the gun did not match the bullet that killed Stephanie. Malacanang vows to go after the killer of stray bullet victim Stephanie Nicole Elia. Caloocan has put up a 200,000 peso reward for information that will lead to the capture of the suspect of indiscriminate firing that led to Stephanie's death. Teachers and students in typhoon-hit Davao Oriental returned to school Thursday. Some emerged from tents serving as temporary shelters to go to other crowded tents or rooms, now serving as makeshift classrooms. Meantime, catastrophes of the natural kind caused $160 billion worth of damage in 2012. The world's leading reinsurer, Munich Re, estimated Thursday that overall global losses were significantly lower in 2012 than in the previous year, when damages were due to earthquakes in Japan and New Zealand and severe floods in Thailand. In terms of fatalities, about 9,500 people lost their lives in natural catastrophes last year, compared to 27,000 in 2011. The Philippines makes it among the top 10 destinations in a popular tourism magazine in London. Meantime, Boracay is found the most preferred international destination by customers polled by an online hotel booking site. Global equities retreated Thursday, a day after hitting an 18-month high, reversing course after minutes from the latest U.S. Federal Open Market Committee meeting that showed rising concern about the Fed's policy of buying bonds to stimulate growth. The December meeting minutes showed several of the central bank's officials were leaning toward slowing or stopping purchases well before the end of 2013. Asian markets were up for a second day in a row Thursday, boosted by data showing growth in China services and U.S. manufacturing growth last month. The Jakarta Composite rose nearly 1%. Hong Kong's Hang Seng rose a third of 1%. Stock markets in Japan and mainland China remain closed for public holidays. They will open for the first time this year today. Meantime, a Sydney-based airline analysis company says 1 or more airlines in the Philippines could close this year. Center for Aviation, known as CAPA, said Cebu Pacific is the only profitable low-cost carrier operation in the Philippines, and that the PAL Group will also probably survive. That would leave Sea Air, which is allied with Singapore's Tiger Airways, Malaysia's Air Asia, and Zest Air possibly being on the chopping block. The Philippine peso strengthens to an almost 5-year high Thursday as investors were less anxious of a U.S. recession after the world's largest economy averted falling off a fiscal cliff. The peso gained 9 centavos to close at 40 pesos and 77 centavos to the U.S. dollar. With the influx of more dollars, the peso last appreciated to 40.56 in March 2008. Authorities are in full alert for the annual Black Nazarene procession next week. While there is no security threat, the PNP is not letting its guard down. Malacanang says it is ready to defend the reproductive health law before the Supreme Court. Petitioners James Imbong and his wife want the law nullified, arguing that it is unconstitutional. Finally, many are now complaining about a website showing lewd video at clubs being frequented by young people. Experts say shows broadcast on the internet like these are illegal. And that was your first look at the top stories this Friday, the 4th of January 2013. I'm Raine Musngi. Thank you for staying ahead with ANC, and happy weekend.